Hi, this is my third attempt to make this video, and I'm just going to make it. It's April 29th, 2026. I said happy birthday to a little boy named Rylan yesterday, and today's his actual birthday. I'm sorry. It's been many years since I wished you a happy birthday, kid, but damn, you're probably grown by now. Anyway, hello. Hope everyone's doing great. Had an interesting night last night. Interesting day today. Wonderful time with my husband. The last video I talked about about our marriage, but I'm not going to do that this video. I'm going to talk about appreciating what I have, because I dared to claim my power back. I did not realize this is Animal Apothecary Guidebook. The cards are inside. I pulled this card by Cara Elizabeth. I love these cards. I didn't realize I'd given my power away by compromising. And I've done it many times now, and I really didn't understand it because I was trying to show someone else the grace and mercy that I would love to have myself. But in doing that, I wasn't giving it to myself. I was giving it all to them because I was agreeing with things that I didn't really agree with and keeping my mouth shut over things that needed to be called out. So for that, I've learned a very valuable lesson: to forgive and move on, to accept the things that are not mine. They're just not mine. And to accept that people can have their own opinions, their own thoughts, their own beliefs, whether they be about me or anyone else. And if someone is so dead set on believing them, they will. Because the very thing that they use against me is the very thing that I could use to prove them wrong. But in doing that, would I be right or wrong? Because should it even matter to me? I mean, because it's really truthfully only hurting me. And, well, that's not true. If I don't want to be a victim, and I don't think like I used to think. And I truly understand that hurting people hurt people. I really do. I understand that more than anything now, because I understand that I'm them and they are me, and I've hurt just as many, if not more. When I was a little girl, I loved everybody. Oh my God, I loved everybody. Hell, I still do. I got in trouble with the VFW when I was a bartender there in BSL because I would tell everybody, I have this wheel, and until I spin you off that wheel, and sometimes it takes like multiple times, and sometimes there is no end to the wheel, because forgiveness, what is it? What is that? 7 times 70? Or is that even, I mean, does it even ever end? If one can find it inside themselves to forgive, does it really ever end? And if one can find it inside themselves to actually see someone as they are, as you are, as I am, as we are, as one, if one could ever truly love themselves the way that they say that they want to be loved by others, wouldn't one find it more easier to love others the way that they say they want to be loved? See, these are all questions that I'm asking myself, and it's what I thought was going to be the hardest thing in my whole entire life turned out to be the biggest blessing. It's been a couple weeks now. My husband left me. I had trauma that I couldn't work through, and it caused a rift in our marriage that I shut down. And it wasn't him, although I'm pretty sure I blamed him for most of it. It was me, because I'd given my power away, and I didn't know how to speak anymore, and I was just talking in circles, and I was looking for answers in everything. And when I say everything, I mean everything. I had looked many times, and right dab smack in the middle of all of the areas that I was pursuing, I came in contact with Christ consciousness. And now, anyone that knows me knows that I taught children's church for 12 years. I taught children for a couple years before that. My husband and I homeschooled children. I quit church because, well, what I believed, which is healing, feeling, thrilling, and living in Christ, wasn't being taught. We were being taught a watered down version of what he did and what he said. And in his own words, he said that the things that he did, we could do and should do and would do greater. And I didn't see that. So apparently it wasn't being taught. And so I got out of it and I shut down. And in the time when my husband left me, he came to his parents' house, and he had a lot of work to do there because, well, they need some help. They're really, I mean, my husband's in his 60s and they're in their 80s and closing in on 90. And they're in good shape. They do everything. But anyway, he went there. He went home to his childhood home in the safety of his mom and dad, because I could not love him and he needed love. But in him doing that, it forced me to see myself for who I was, and I was still playing a victim. And I was basing my worth on what people around me were telling me that I was worth. And I was basing how I felt on what they were saying, and they weren't. There was no truth. There was no honesty. There was just gossip and drama and backbiting and all this other stuff. And I was playing a victim because I was falling into it thinking that it was punishing me, but it wasn't. It was helping me. That old saying, making lemonade out of lemons. I almost died. And in that, I feel like I was born again. I know I was. I'm not a traditional Christian. I never will be. But do I love Christ? He used my husband to save me. And I'm truly alive because my husband knows Christ. And he heard him. So, don't give your power away, people. None of us are victims. We might feel like it in the moment, but we can always start over. We've been told we can't. We've been told that we'll be known by our mistakes. Who cares what people know or what they say? Who cares? If you're alive today, hold your head up. I'm here to tell you you're worthy. I'm here to tell you you matter. I'm here to tell you that you're loved. But do you hear it? Do you understand it? Do you believe it? I dare say not. Not if you don't love yourself. That's all Jesus was talking about. That's taken from us at an early age. We're too much. We need to be still. We're ugly. We're mean. Don't do that. No one's going to like you. I taught my kids not to embarrass me. Oh my God, I wish they would embarrass me. Well, they have embarrassed me now, and I don't care. I love every one of them. I have my oldest child, he's my stepchild. His name is Garrett, and I love him with all of my heart, and I always will. He will always be an everything to me, because there's nothing that he could do that can make me stop loving him. I have a stepdaughter named Taylor, and she's the daughter of my heart. She always will be. That child, you want to talk about tenacious? I've never seen anything like her. She has a spot at my table for no other reason but because she's my hero. And I don't care if she fell down 1,000 times, I would still be there if she asked me to, but I won't. I won't beg anybody anymore. My daughter Kimberly, she'll always be the wind beneath my wings. I have 2 babies that had abortions. I think one was a boy and one was a girl. And I know they're with me now, and I didn't know what I was doing then. I'm not sorry for the decision, because it made me who I am. my baby daughter, Ashley Melissa, my namesake. I'm prouder of her than I am anyone. Ashley Melissa. Daughter of my heart. You made me proud to be your mom. You are a survivor. You don't give up. And you love your girls more than anything, but you deserve love, my baby. You are loved. And to my baby boy, Ryan Eugene, little king, one of laughter. Mama Bear will always love you, baby bear. I'm so proud of you too. And to all my grandchildren. And I have a great grand and one on the way. I'm never going to be exactly who you want me to be, and I never will be anything more than who I am supposed to be. I am here, and I always will be for all of you. But I understand boundaries, and I understand that you're adults and you need to find your own way, and I expect you to, and I know you will. Always know, wherever me and your dad are, we're just a phone call away. And if you get a little ballsy and want to come play, come on, just leave the past alone. And if you can, at least just warn us so that we can be on our best, at our best, to show you exactly how much we love you. So, with all that being said, no one gets left behind. No one's abandoned. No one's not loved. It's just, we're restructuring this thing called family. And we're trying to build a foundation that works for us. And we believe it'll work for you too, because we expect nothing from you. We want everything for you. And all we want is just to be able to love you. We love your children, but don't forget you're our children. The reason why we love them so much is because of y'all. And to the ones that we've not been able to be part of your lives, doesn't that blame go both ways? And shouldn't we decide to start a different way? We're here whenever you want us, however you want us. But just remember, love's a two-way street, and we would love reciprocal relationships. Transparency, honesty. And just like Jesus, those that are without the stone, cast the first stone. If you see your brother in a ditch, help him out. And love your neighbor as yourself. And for God's sakes, do no harm. Have fun. Do what the hell you want to. I don't care. I don't care what you do, really. It ain't none of my business. It is none of my business. But your heart, as your mom, hold space for it till you can remember just how much you're loved. So say what you will, do what you want. All I can say is, I'm going to do my best every day to stay in my power, to speak my truth, and to love you like I've always wanted to, and couldn't because of fear. Yeah, childhood fear. Same fear I gave y'all. Because, well, when you don't have stability to know that your foundation is safe, it's hard to build. So, with that being said, we're building. All are welcome. I mean, we don't know. There's no book on this, okay? We're second marriages, separated several times, never over a month, but many times divided. And I was the one that always left. And this time my husband left me. So, you know, our tree's really big. But what I know is our branches are big and wide. They spread out. But our roots, they run deep, deep, deep. And they're not just blood roots. They're family roots. They're familiar roots. They go in and out through colors, through cultures. See, we're a melting pot. I have everything in me almost. I mean, just really, I do. And I'm proud of it. But most of all, proud of me. I made it. And I make it every day just by getting up and making the decision to get up. I did not die. I have a second chance. The colors are brighter. Life is beautiful. And I'm going to spend the rest of my life loving. I don't care who hates me. I don't care what they say. I don't care what they do. Does it really matter? I dare say not. It only matters what I do. So my motto is, I do what you want. Who cares? Have fun. But do no harm. And that's really all But first and foremost, do no harm to myself. And if it's going to do me harm to lie to you or to pretend, then I'm just not going to do it. So please don't. Please no. Don't ask me unless you want to know, because I'm learning how not to say anything, and I like it. Who knew? Gene Furr would teach me how to be quiet. I'm loving it though, because while I'm being quiet, I'm writing stories. I'm learning to love myself. All my love to you. Please receive. From me to you. From you to me. Ebb and flow. Nothing scary. Just words. But words that are conscious. Conscious of life and love, of health, liberty, of freedom, of life. So with that being said, one love, world peace forever. Enjoy yourself. You're worthy. You're worthy to receive peace and rest. And again, P.S. to my children. Love you. Always and forever.